Unit 6, Customer Services. Lesson 1, Principles and Servitization.
In this lesson we will learn how servitization helps in increasing the lifespan of finished products by defining alternate trajectories at the inception stage. How following reverse loop of logistics offer opportunities of service creation. The importance of study servitization as a process. The contingent model that determines output of servitization from human resource slack and absorptive capacity. And the developmental stages of servitization.
In this lesson, we will first explore what servitization means. And to better understand how it functions, we try to see it as a process. Having discussed the principles of servitization, we will discuss the contingent model of servitization in terms of utility, and how servitization can be developed for small and medium-sized furniture companies.
In its simplest terms, servitization refers to industries using their products to sell outcome as a service rather than a one-off sale. We can use this basic definition to understand that changes in products, in their status or condition, create entrepreneurial opportunities for service value creation that include and may go beyond restoration, to include possibilities for increased performance. These tendencies to view product biographies as a composite for multiple trajectories rather than following a linear path from design to manufacturing. Many of these activities, which are opportunities for service creation, may seem like reverse logistics of production cycles. At each such reverse cycle, we can see from the figure, the product going back from the end user to a previous step, thus creating a different opportunity for service. Even at the maintenance, we can see opportunities for service that might help in maintaining the product for use for a longer time. Think in terms of varnish and polishing used for furniture to prolong its life. Similarly, for the products to go back from consumer to any of the previous steps creates other kinds of opportunities, for instance refurbishing or recycling.
Servitization is increasingly studied as a process to better understand overall impact and value creation at multiple points. First, in order to reap benefits of optimum level of servitization, a manufacturing company can get information about this from external experts and consultants. They can use this afterwards to seek potentials internally. Second, the key competencies of the company including its products and life cycle steps are analyzed. Afterward, the core values of the stakeholders are also identified using a framework of E3 values, which include economical, ecological and experience values. The latter are particularly important as they include functional, social, emotional and epistemic concerns. In the figure, the blue shows strategies and the purple shows product-specific system.
In the third step, a detailed design feasibility of a product service system is conducted based on service concept selection. In the last step of the process, high-level decisions on product service system implementation are made, including organizational redesign and ecosystem partner identification. Then overall impact, including monetary expectation, is assessed.
In order to understand how servitization can better help support the economy, it is important to first get familiar with how it functions. In the model human resource slack and absorptive capacity, slack refers to the availability of a certain resource. In this model, we use it to refer to the availability of human resources, whereas absorptive capacity refers to a firm's ability to acquire, assimilate, transform and exploit new knowledge. As shown, servitization has the strongest impact only when there is a high human resource slack coupled with high absorptive capacity. In all other cases, either we have low level of both bottom left, or one of the two, low availability of human resources, bottom right, or low ability of firm to acquire and exploit new knowledge despite availability of human resources, top left.
The servitization model for small to medium furniture companies can also be best understood by examples of possibilities for a firm to offer value in or services at each point. The developments start from the left side, in which the focus is mainly on exchange of tangible product. Subsequent stages involves extension of support and knowledge-based service. Whereas the last stage includes the services itself as a product, and the tangible product remaining the property of the business. This can be explained in a simple example of a furniture company selling 20 furniture for an event in the first stage and renting it out in stage 4.
Opportunities for servitization exist in reverse logistics from consumers/customers to retailers, product manufacturers and material manufacturers. Servitization can be best understood as a process that starts with taking advice from external stakeholders and using that to check feasibility internally. Economies can only reap the benefits of servitization when there is high availability of human resources and high capacity of organizations to assimilate and exploit knowledge. Servitization can also be studied as developmental stages which start with simple transaction and end with service as a product instead of tangible products.